So the first new feature that we have to talk about is the new syncing feature, which is amazing because you have the ability to sync one instance of scalar 2 to other instances of scalar 2. So I have these progressions by MT the Future pulled up here, and I'll have it linked in the description box, but this is how it sounds, you know, just like MT the Future plays. So and you can get them right here at 16levels.com. And we have some pretty dope bundles here, so check that out. Link will be in the description box, and you can get it at any given time here. And I have an affiliate link as well. What I'm going to do here is drag this over so that we can get this instance of scalar on point. And I will take all that progressions and put them right here. I will make sure that DAW sync mode is on. So you would just either two-finger gesture on the MacBook or right-click on the PC or Windows laptop. We will go over here to the top left side of this UI and select sync. And then you will see a new feature right here where it says live sync progression build chord voicing timing. And we will select that and start live. Once from here, we'll just go ahead and click on the UI from the side of that. And you'll see it says leader. And when I pull up another instance of scalar right here, you will see that this one says follower. So what I'm going to do is just right click on this instance here. So they'll pull up on the side and get it going. And as you see, the new version has everything that I had from the other version. And when I press play and go over here, make sure that you go to this right here, C, and then we hit the play button. So I have it on arpeggios right here. You can choose different performances, of course. So, you know, you can get unique stuff. One of the sounds that I have is one of the new sounds is lo-fi. So let's go to marimba, and then we'll pick out a performance. So what I do on the follower will not affect the leader. But whatever I do on the leader will affect the follower. So let's go ahead and pick out crescendo, and then I will hit play again. As you can see, it is starting to play and sync. If I was to change anything, like do a suggested chord, if I slid down a C flat major, then you know, it will go ahead and play. But since I'm in the C category, for some reason it doesn't populate, but you know, either way. And that's because I need to make sure that this follower is on. Sometimes it deactivates. I noticed that. And let's go ahead and make sure follow live. And then now it is following again. And once I go and play it, it will do that. You see that the C flat major is over here. All right, so that is an instance of that. You can also hit this right here, which is the undo. So it'll bring back all that stuff. It did not follow. So sometimes you just have to go back and go and sync and follow, boom. And then now everything is back to normal. This next feature isn't new, but they've added more stuff to generating a parallel harmony. So let's go ahead and look back into this instance here. I will be on C, and what I'm going to do is right click or two-finger gesture on a chord, and you'll see generate parallel harmonies, where you see semitones, major thirds, minor thirds, fourths, fifths, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is create fifths, boom. And then I will hit yes. And from here, since I have it binded, now we have new stuff here. So if I don't like what I did, I'll just go back. If I want to go ahead and generate something over here, let's go ahead and generate parallel harmony and then do some major thirds. So let's go ahead and do that. And now let's go back again, and then we'll go back to the B flat suspended, and let's go ahead and generate a parallel harmony using fourths. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and pick out a new sound here. They have added some more new sounds that are pretty cool. I'll go back into lo-fi here. Why not? This next feature is pretty simple, but at the same time, I found it to be something that I complained about a lot, and that was the ability to autoplay stuff or preview stuff. So when we go on the scaler here, we'll just select a new chord book, and I'll just do this progression for what it is. And I will go up here. And as you can see, normally you would just click on stuff. But if you want to autoplay it, you can. All right, so we got some of that Playboy Cardi type stuff. So let's go ahead and select another chord book. And another new feature is some new performances. The avant-garde stuff has been expanded. When we go over here, and since we're binded right there, I will go into performances. And once I go into performances here, I can go and select avant-garde, and you can see that there are more additions of avant-garde in here. So what I'll do is just click on one. And they sound pretty cool. I'm just using bass sounds that are in Scalar 2, and which has been approved a whole bunch because, man, we all know those sounds weren't all the greatest at first if you have been a Scalar head for a while. Another dope feature has to be the scale-based sequences. From performances, we'll just go ahead and select that and go into sequences. And if you key lock them, they won't slide up out of scale or anything like that. You have some good basic stuff, so let's go to scale-based sequences. It's very useful stuff. Of course, you can mess with timing. There are some other unique features, like having the ability to do multiple outs. So if you have like contact banks, you can do full articulation like a real orchestra band. If you're considering composing for a film or something like that, can be more realistic using multiple outs and different divisions because the key groups are split. And then you have fixed bass scales, so that helps when you are trying to lay down bass lines, and that's one thing that a lot of people like. But I definitely want to hear from you guys. What are your opinions about Scalar 2.7? Do you like it? And do you appreciate the new features that came about this time around? Let me know.